Welcome to Veteach. The continuation of the series of my lecture in probability and statistics in that in my previous video or in my previous lecture, we had to discuss the concept of the mean value, mean measures of the central tendencies in that the mean quantity have to be discussed and so many problems we have to discuss also. By using of that, the second quantity is to be median. In all the cases of continuous case and the discrete case and the ungrouped data, you have to know the formulas for median and also the mode. Okay, today onwards we will go for those concepts. Median, it is defined as the middle value, exactly the middle value when the observations are to be arranged in ascending order or the descending order. This is for the ungrouped data. For example, so here the quantities are to be given in the problem, that is to be 6, 10, 13, 8, and 11, 7, 9, 13 and 12. These are the marks secured by the students in an examination. So from this is called as the ungrouped data only. For that ungrouped data, by depending upon the number of tuples are to be exist in that raw data, so we have the formula is to be there in the median. Suppose in the ungrouped data, when the number of observations n is to be odd, then the median value is equal to the n plus 1 by 2th term. Well, if you catch your point. For example, if n is to be odd, that means here n is equal to suppose n value is to be odd, so that is equal to suppose 7 terms are to be available. So in that exactly after arranging into the ascending order or the descending order, the median value is equal to so n plus 1 by 2th term. That means this is 7 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to 8 by 2. Exactly the 4th term is the median value from the given data if n value is to be odd. Suppose if the number of observations n is to be even, then the median value is equal to arithmetic mean, that is am of n by 2 n by 2 plus 1th term. So this is for n is to be even, that is equal to, for example, I have to take it as to be 6. Then so this is n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term, or the arithmetic mean is equal to the median value. That means here n value is to be 6, that means 6 by 2 this is 6 by 2 plus 1, that means 3 4. The arithmetic mean of all those two terms is to be the exactly median if n value is to be even. In that similar way, if n is to be odd, then the median value is to be exactly n plus 1th term after arranging the given data into the either ascending order or the descending order. So please all of you follow this. This is the example. So 6, 10, 13, 8, 11. This is in the data. So then 6, 10, 13, 8, 11, 7, 9 and 13, 12. We can arranging in ascending order. So start from the 6. So 6, next one is 7th, 8th, next one 9th, next 10th, 11, 12, so 13, because 13 is to be exist 2 times. You can write repeatedly, that you have to take it. So now, so this is of ascending order. So now we have to cancelize the term which are to be exist in the interior and exterior points, that is 6, 13 and also 7, 13 and also 8, 12 and also 9, 11. That means here 10 value is to be exist exactly the middle value, that we have to consider as to be the median of the given data in the ungrouped data. Well, if you catch your point. In that similar way, if n is to be even, so if n is to be even, that means suppose if you have to omit the 13th observation here, after arranging this, in ascending order, this is equal to so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, because I have to remove from the data 13. Because there are, so how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 observations, that is even observations are to be getting here. Now after ascending off, arranging in ascending order. So whatever the exactly middle terms, that is 6, 13, 7, 12, 8, 11, because 9 and 10 is to be exist. So if suppose n value is to be even, in that case we can take the exactly the mean of those two terms, that is 9 plus 10 by 2, that is equal to 19 by 2. 19 by 2 means that is to be 8.5. So this is about ungrouped data. So first of all, you can arranging in ascending order or descending order, whatever it may be. If n value is to be odd, whatever the value is to be exist exactly the middle, that you have to consider as the median value. In that similar way, so all those terms are to be arranging in ascending order. If n value is to be even, so then whatever the values are to be exist exactly the middle, so you can take the arithmetic mean of those two terms, that we have to consider as the median. So if n value is to be even, in that similar way. So please all of you say this. So find the median of 3 by 4, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, and 1 by 6 and 7 by 12. So this is for the fractional values. So we can do that one has to be practiced to make it has to be either ascending order or descending order. So then this is the given data 3 by 4, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 7 by 12. So we have to know which one has to be the smallest value and which one has to be the biggest value of these fractions by taking the LCM of all those terms that is to be exist in the denominators of the fractions, that is 4, 2, 3, 6, 12. So start from the 4, that is 4 ones, 2, 3, 6 and 4 threes. Now start from the 3, that is 3 ones, 2, 3 ones, 3 twos, 3 ones again. So then this is again 2, 2 ones, 1, 1, 1, 1. Therefore that is 4 3s are 12, 12 into 2, that is 24. Then 24 is the LCM. Now have to multiply each and every fraction with the 24. That is 3 by 4 into 24 is equal to 8. And 1 by 2 into 24. 1 by 2 into 24 is equal to, that is 12, and 2 by 3 into 24 is equal to, so that is 16, and also another one is now 7 by 12 into 24 is equal to 12 twos and 7 twos are to be 40. Now the LCM value of these the fractions of the denominators is to be 24. Now I have to multiply each and every term with 24, that is 3 by 4 into 24 is equal to 18. And 1 by 2 into 24, that is to be 12, and 2 by 3 into 24 is to be 16, and 1 by 6 into 24 is to be 4, and 7 by 12 into 24 is to be 40. So whatever the answers are to be getting here, we can arranging in chronological order, that is to be ascending order. So that is to be starts from 4, 4, so next one is 12, 14, 16, 18. So 4 is corresponds to 4 is to be corresponds to 1 by 6, and 12 is to be corresponds to 1 by 2, and 14 is to be corresponds to that is 7 by 12, and 16 is to be corresponds to 2 by 3, and 18 is to be corresponds to that is 3 by 4. So this is the ascending order of whatever the answers are to be getting from this. Had arranging in ascending order, and we can cancel the last and the first terms, again last and first terms. What are the value is to be exist exactly the middle value, that we have to consider as to be the exactly median of the given data. Whatever the answer is to be getting here, that we have to consider as the median of the given data. This is for n value is to be, please all of you observe this, n value is to be odd value. In that similar way, this is the given data from the second problem. So this is to be minus of 3 by 8, and minus of 8 by 5, and 5 by 13, and 4 by 7, and minus 8 by 5, and minus of 2 by 5. Because here the observations are to be 1, 2, 3, 6, even number is to be exist here. So whatever the denominator values we have to consider as to be, so 8, 5, 13, 7, 5 and 5. So you can take the LCM here. So then the value is to be obtained here is to be 3640. Now I have to multiply each and every term of the given observation with that 3640, then we will get the values are to be here like this: minus of 1365, minus of 5824, 1400, 2080, and minus of 5824 and minus of 1456. Depending upon the sign is to be exist in front of the each digit, you can make it as to be arranging in ascending order. Please, one thing you have to keep in your mind, whatever the value which having the biggest one, that is to be the negative, that is the smallest value. That is to be starts from the here, minus of 5824 2 times is to be exist here, and also minus of 1456 and minus of 1365 and 1400 2080. This is the ascending order. So now I have to cancelize the terms, start from the middle one and the last term, and also so middle one and the last term. Here the two terms are to be exist here. Whatever the values are to be exist corresponding these values, minus of 2 by, because this is the n value is to be even. So for that the median value is to be the arithmetic mean of those two numbers is equal to the median value. Will you catch your point? So this is the way of finding the median value in the ungrouped data. In both n value is to be odd and n value is to be even. Okay, so here I have to give the some of the problems as to be work. You may note down the problems and you have to practice this one. Okay, in both of the case of n is equal to odd value and n value is to be even. So one thing you have to keep in your mind, this part is to be important for the gate examination point of view also. So definitely one bit is to be asking for this median and the mode values. Please all of you keep in your mind, by depending upon n value is to be even or odd values. Okay, thank you for kindly listening. So in the next class onwards, we will go for the continuous case of this median value that we have to see in the next video. Thank you for kindly listening.